Hey everyone, welcome back to Adrian Has Bees. So yesterday, actually 2 days ago, I did a hive inspection with the local Pikes Peak Beekeepers Association. And what I decided to take the honey super off and put on a feeder, but I've also decided now that I'm going to put a Snelgrove board in between these and try and create a split. I'd like to replace this queen. So I feel like that's the best way for me to do it, because if it's successful, then I can just merge the two. I can get rid of the other queen. So we're going to see. So that's what I'm going to do today. This is actually one of the honey frames that came out. It had quite a bit of nectar on it. Still got some bees on it right now, cleaning it up. But I can probably put that away now. And we're gonna get the Snelgrove board out. And thanks for coming along and watching. I'm gonna get suited up and get the smoker going so that I don't get these bees too agitated. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming back to watch Adrian Has Bees. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you have, welcome back. So what I'm going to do today is put a Snelgrove board in place. And what this is a piece of, I think it's about 1/2 inch, 3/8 or 1/2 inch plywood with a hole cut in it. And I've got a screen stapled to both sides. And what that's going to do for us, it's going to separate these two brood boxes, this one and this one, so that the one that doesn't have a queen in it is not going to get the pheromones from the queen, and they're going to think, oh my goodness, we don't have a queen, and they're going to make a new one. So that's how it's supposed to work. And they will put a new queen in there. It will take about 16 days for that new queen to develop and emerge. And then she'll go out on her mating flight. She'll go to a drone congregation area, or a DCA. And once she's there, she'll mate with several drones, I believe. And she'll come back, and she will not leave this hive again. That's the only time she'll go out and mate, assuming she doesn't get lost or anything like that. But what we're going to do today is put this Snelgrove board in place, and I'm going to put this, there's a gap that I've cut in it right here that's going to allow the bees to come and go out of this area. It'll allow the queen to leave once she's emerged. And then, we're going to hope for the best. Now, once she's emerged and come back and we verify that she's laying a good pattern, what we'll do is figure out which box was the new queen, which box was the old queen, and I'll figure that out in about 2 weeks. I'll come out and do a hive inspection. And then we will know, because one of the hives will still have eggs in it, and one of them will probably have some queen cells in it. That's kind of what we're going to be looking for in a couple of weeks. But for today, I really don't have to find the queen. I may look for her in there just to see if I can figure out where she's at. And that way I'd know. If I had my druthers, I'll leave the queen in the bottom box. But let's see where we're at here. Okay. I don't have my feeder actually in here yet because I can't find all the parts to it quite yet. And I just threw this on there to keep the bees from going up into the top as much. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, ooh, didn't mean to move that around that much. So we're going to pull this off. This isn't actually all that heavy. So this is going to be where we kind of put the Snelgrove board. What that's going to do, that's going to allow the air to circulate there, but not the bees. And so that pheromone will start to disappear off of there. Now I've put the gap on, I may actually open it up here. So now bees can come and go there or back around on that side from here. So I think we're gonna put the top cover on there now and let these girls get after it. I may not, I'm gonna wait until I have that feeder intact before I put that extra box on, just because I'm not a big fan of leaving that open. I might just put a little stick in there to give it a little extra ventilation. Hell no, I don't like that. That's kind of the way I keep bees, right? Think about it, change my mind, and then see how things go. So here in a minute, we might actually start seeing some bees come out of that top there. I'm going to move the camera over a little bit so you can just see kind of what I'm seeing over here. Be right back. All right, so we're back. So now you can see I've got a gap here, got a gap here that's big enough for bees to come and go. So, but these gaps are on the top side of the Snelgrove board, which you can see is kind of in the middle of this area. So what we're going to do is come back in 2 weeks. So today is the 21st. So I need to count out about 14 days and probably 12 days. And I'll come in and I should find queen cells either in this box or in that box. And that's what we're going to try and figure out. And that way we'll know where the queen actually is. Because we really want these bees to be bulking up. We need a lot more bees in this hive to survive the winter. So that's ultimately what we're trying to do. So the hive Worthing, which is not in the camera view right now, seems to be doing a little bit better than Vienna here. So we're kind of doing a split, but it's not going to be a far away split. I'm doing the split just right here so that I can then integrate these two hives together without the bees getting really lost. So thanks for coming along, everyone. I hope you're having a good July. Man, it's hot out here. This is about as late in the season as I believe that you'd want to do something like this, because pretty soon these girls are going to start kicking out all the drones out of the hive, because they don't want to keep drones around to eat resources throughout the winter. The drones don't do much for them. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and we'll speak to you soon.